WWE erupts as Roman Reigns unleashes chaos on Rusev in a brutal brawl. When Roman Reigns decides that an actual wrestling match is far too formal for his immediate mood, you do not get a standard collar and elbow tie-up, you get a localized natural disaster that leaves the ring crew questioning all their life choices. If you thought championship matches were intense, wait until you witness what happens when two absolute titans throw the rulebook entirely out the window, abandon all pretense of sportsmanship, and turn the arena into a pure demolition site. We are talking about maximum destruction, heavy-hitting strikes, and the kind of unbridled hostility that makes security feel like they are trying to stop a runaway freight train with a polite hand gesture. Before we break down every single crushing blow of this legendary encounter, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now and click the notification bell so you never miss a single heartbeat of the madness right here on Wrestling Rush News. Believe me, staying updated on the wild world of WWE is much safer than getting caught in the middle of a Roman Reigns warzone. Now, let's step into the time machine and break down why this specific rivalry burned with the heat of 1,000 suns. When Roman Reigns locked his sights on the United States champion, Rusev, everybody expected an absolute physical war for the title. But professional wrestling is rarely that simple or refined. Instead of waiting for the official bell to ring, sitting back for a structured contest, and following standard referee commands, these two men bypassed the ceremonial entrance music and went straight for total annihilation. The air inside the building was already charged with electric tension, but the moment Roman made his entrance, the atmosphere exploded into pure adrenaline. Think about the sheer physical presence of Rusev at his absolute peak. Accompanying his impressive dominance with Lana by his side, the Bulgarian brute was an unstoppable, tank-like champion who crushed every opponent put in front of him. He treated the United States Championship not just as a title, but as his personal property, daring anyone in the locker room to step up and try to take it. But then came Roman Reigns, a powerhouse who moves like a defensive end and hits with the impact of a sledgehammer. When two unstoppable forces collide with that much bad blood, the official rulebook basically becomes irrelevant scrap paper. Instead of waiting for the referee to hold up the title belt and signal a fair match, Roman took control of the narrative immediately. He did not care about ring entrances, warm-ups, or standard ring etiquette. He charged down that ramp with one singular focus: absolute devastation. The moment Roman reached the ring, Rusev met him with equal hostility, and the resulting collision sounded like two semi-trucks playing a game of chicken at full speed on a crowded highway. Right when you thought the initial exchange might settle down into a standard contest, the brawl spilled completely outside the squared circle, transforming the ringside area into an absolute war zone. Roman sent Rusev crashing into the steel barricades, rattling the front row of fans and turning the arena floor into a showcase of brutal momentum. But Rusev was not about to just sit there and absorb punishment like a punching bag. He fought back with devastating, heavy-handed strikes of his own, hurling Roman straight into the steel ring steps with enough force to make everyone in the audience wince. The sound of solid steel ringing out through the arena was proof that neither man was looking for a wrestling victory, they were looking to leave a permanent mark on their opponent. It was an incredible demonstration of raw power versus pure aggression. Referees flooded the ringside area like brave firefighters rushing toward a raging forest fire, but trying to separate Roman Reigns and Rusev when they are operating at maximum fury is like trying to stop an avalanche with a plastic spoon. Every time the officials managed to get between them, one of the superstars would break free, leap over a referee, and throw another flying forearm or brutal kick right back into the fray. The structural integrity of the broadcast table was put to the ultimate test. The steel chairs became immediate weapons of opportunity, and the sheer velocity of the brawl completely shattered the flow of the entire show. What makes a brawl like this so unforgettable is the sheer storytelling hidden beneath the chaos. It showed that Roman Reigns was completely unhinged and willing to tear down the entire institution to make a point, while Rusev proved that he possessed the unbreakable resilience to match Roman blow for agonizing blow. It was not about points, pinfalls, or submissions. It was about dominance, pride, and proving who truly owned the concrete jungle of the WWE. By the time the chaotic mayhem finally came to a grinding halt, the ringside area looked like a battleground. Steel steps were displaced, barricades were leaning, and both men were left breathing heavily, covered in sweat, staring each other down with eyes full of pure vengeance. It was the kind of unfiltered, high-energy spectacle that reminds every single fan why we love this industry so deeply. They did not even need a formal match to produce an iconic moment, their sheer intensity did all the talking for them. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.